What's up, everyone? How you guys doing today? We're going to be covering what life is like for a one percenter's old lady. I did a video just last video, I think it was. What is life like for a one percenter? And thanks for all the feedback on that in the comments section. Welcome, new subscribers, man. I really appreciate that. We're really getting back going on this channel. But let's get into the show, shall we? Enough of me talking about stupid. It was real interesting to see some of the comments regarding the last video. And one of the biggest things was, well, a lot of guys ain't one percenters because they don't take care of business anymore. Do you really think? Now, this is a question that I really want to know from you naysayers, that you must be a criminal or commit criminal acts in order to be a one percenter. And if your answer is yes, you're cuckoo. Yes, you are cuckoo. And I say, shut up, stupid. That is not the way it works. See, you're following in the footsteps. You're being a sheep with the media and law enforcement. That just is not the case. You do not have to be a criminal to be in a one percenter club. Get rid of all that stuff from the past. Yeah, people did what they did. It was a different time. Everybody's smarter now and understands it's actually easier to make more money legally than it is illegally. But what does that have to do with how a one percenter's old lady lives? It be a wife, girlfriend, side piece. You have to tip your hats to these women because they put up with a lot of crap in the name of love, if you know what I mean. One day, their old man is out there buying a motorcycle and they're enjoying it. Next thing you know, he's getting hooked up with clubs and she's sitting at home. Now, I don't know how most of you diamonds are regarding your old ladies, but I knew that I never brought her around. And it is sad. I missed out with a lot of stuff with her, but that type of environment, and it's sad to say, wasn't conducive with bringing your old lady around. It just wasn't. And also, I always believed that a lot of the old ladies, they started too much drama. Too much drama. One of the main things that happens in clubs is the drama brings it down, especially if it's a bigger club, charters, chapters, whatever. It always seems to start with the women. But what if you got a cool old lady? What if you got a cool one? Well, she's usually home with the kids, taking care of the household while you're out there screwing around, meaning going to parties, riding bikes. And I'm not going to lie to the old ladies out there watching this, because there's probably going to be a lot of you watching this. Yes, there is a lot of tail out there and a lot of what we call patch chasers. I remember that when I did bring China with one time, they were hitting on me right in front of her. There was none, no freaking regret about doing it in front of an old lady. And one of the things that is kind of weird is you get these pat chasers. All they want to do is throw on a property of or an old lady's patch. That way they feel a part of something. So your old lady knows this when she's staying home, that other women are throwing themselves at you. Now, again, different generational type of stuff. An older old lady knew this, accepted the husband's lifestyle. It came with the territory. Nowadays, women don't play that. Hell, it's hard to even find women that, because this new ideal of women's living stuff. Well, I ain't property of nobody, even though that's what it wasn't about in the first place. It was actually a sign of respect. But the media and law enforcement, they took a few cases decades ago and turned it out as, well, the guys are putting their old ladies out there to make money. When that isn't the case, man. You seen a woman with a property of, you stayed away from there. You didn't make moves on her. But going back to the way they lived, because I can go on and on about that. It was a lot of lonely nights at home and with the kids because it was, the club always comes first when you're a diamond. Well, at least it used to be. And you knew what it was about to be at that position. So you would go out there, you would have to hang around. It's expensive, man. That's why a lot of people, I look at them now that they ask me, it's freaking like a second job that don't pay you, especially if you're in a national, international club, because you're paying exorbitant amount of dues. You're paying your travel time, which affects the home life. It affects your finances, and arguments can start between an old lady and an old man. And you have to say to yourself, guys, she's right. And I don't do that much. If you guys ever watched Madhouse, and by the way, Culturally Incorrect is now on the podcast platforms. We got episode 1 up there, and we're getting a lot of good reviews, man. And we're talking everything and everything there is about what's going on in this country. Nice discussions, kick butt. Episode 1's out, so don't forget to go check it out on iTunes and Spreaker and all that good stuff. But going back to the is she wrong deal, and she isn't. How would you like knowing, and let's just flip the coin here, that your old lady's going out and there's going to be a bunch of schlongs out there trying to chase her down because of who she is? That's what women have to deal with all the time. And there's a lot of women that are the only source of income within the marriage or relationship, whichever you want to call it, because some guys will go out there and they take this lifestyle full blown, man, partying, riding, and going everywhere and anywhere, and leaving her with the duties. And I talked about that with, Life of a One Percenter in the previous video, where I knew guys that didn't work at all, man. It was like, damn, man, are you a hobo or something? You stink. I know we were dirty and stuff, but damn, go take a bath. And they would be the ones that would be sleeping on the couches of other brothers and living on. Hell, I even had some in the comments saying, yeah, we lived off the public aid and blah, blah, blah. So it must be a crappy existence for an old lady. Some might enjoy that, some maybe not. It'd be interesting to hear what you old ladies have to say. And I won't be rude. I swear, I promise that I won't be rude when you comment in the comment section. And I'll delete anybody that does be rude. But let me know what you guys and gals think. If you're in a club, what do you think of your old lady? Is she less than your bike? I use, that's one thing that came up. I seen that on another video somewhere. And they say, well, a bike is worth more than an old lady. No, it ain't. Come on. We might say that to sound cool, but that's not the case. It's not the case at all. Anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me know your comments, your thoughts on this. Let's get the conversation started. Don't forget, go over to the podcast platforms. Culturally Incorrect, as you know I am, is playing right now. Rock on. Yeah.